going on YouTube, and welcome back to our 0.5 version of Artemis. Let's continue. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit that thumbs up. Check out the link in the description below to my Patreon. There's multiple different levels. There, let's continue where we left off. So I have an option here, whether or not to call DK, our therapist. I'm gonna say call her. In this particular playthrough, we've been going pretty heavy at her, so let's see what happens. Probably not appropriate to get involved with your therapist's personal life, but can care less. She's high on my short list of people who mean a lot to me. We haven't seen her yet in this update. Here she is. Looking good. Aiden, I assume all is well. How have you been? DK, hey. Things are pretty great, actually. I can hear it in your voice. It is really good to hear that. Much thanks to you. And, kind of why I'm calling. Ever since our chat last week and, or the end, I've just been wanting to reach out and make sure you're okay. Didn't want to call right away, thought I'd give you some space first. I know I'm crossing some strict boundaries, but I still just wanted to check on you. You're very thoughtful, Aiden, thank you. I'm okay, you have nothing to worry about. Well, I wouldn't want to put you in a situation granted your, profession. I just want to say that you're free to reach out to me, Claire. I know you won't let me pay you back for all you've done for me, but I'm more than happy to lend you time if you ever need to talk. Or, you know, whatever. Fucking Christ. I sound like a fucking kid trying to hit on his teacher. Oh, I'm not trying to call you old or anything. Fuck me, I sound like a damn idiot right now. Far from it. Sound like someone genuinely trying to reach out to another in an attempt to ensure their well-being. The way you worded that? Why the hell do you always make things sound like a million times better? I always make it sound like I flunked English 20 times. It's because you're my former patient and you're trying to choose your words carefully. And as your former therapist, I see it and I do appreciate the courtesy. I really do. And yourself? How'd it go with Cassandra? Is there anything on your mind you wish to discuss? Honestly, I don't really know how I feel about how things went. I mostly feel great, but I don't know. If you'd like, you could join me on my hike this weekend. We could discuss this further like we did at the Japanese garden. Join DK? Absolutely we will. Hike sounds nice. Yeah, we'll take you up on that offer. Fantastic. I'll send you the trail I frequent. Also, I do like an early hike. Does 5 a.m. work for you? Works for me. Just in time to catch a romantic sunrise with the lovely doctor. My goodness. DK? Still there, Claire? Oh. Whoops. Trail 5 a.m. Bring your manners. Nice. Just hangs up. She's like, I'm done with this shit. Artemis. Artemis. Second time she's done that, acknowledging herself. I've got something to show you after we clean up the kitchen. Probably not the best approach, but I'm improvising at this point. We'll start with the alphabet, then words, then sentences. We'll do this in the form of a game. Games are a great way of making learning fun. Let me show you how this works. This is the letter A, and it's the first letter of the alphabet. Artemis, your name starts with the letter A. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, and these 26 letters, in various combinations, make up countless words. Keep in mind, some languages have their version of an alphabet that represents their language. I only know traditional English. Now, let's spell something. Okay, what does this spell? Artemis. Ooh. Artemis. 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 Good job. That's correct. She makes that face every time. Ooh, montage. Click to continue. We'll let her run for a bit. Need like the Rocky theme going over this. Training montage. Head pats. I can't wait till the black part on her face gets covered up. Oh, is it gonna be the same few over and over? Yeah, it is. Okay, so now we can click. Not as many as I thought it would be. Wow, time flew. Cool. So how do you feel about today's sessions, Artemis? Cool. Use your words, Artemis. How do you feel about this session? She may still need to understand what it means to feel. Did you learn a lot today, Artemis? Speech seems to be her weakest point right now. Or maybe the function is broken altogether. Really should just review her code. Mine and Nick Capuletti's code might be clashing. It would be nice if I had someone to bounce ideas off of. Another time though, I'll continue doing what I can right now. Artemis, did you do anything today? Yes. Ugh. What did you do today, Artemis? Takes a second to process. Learned. Holy crap. Wow. Learned what? Learned vocabulary. Yes! Ooh. You're learning! Just not how she feels about that. Sorry, I got excited. This is exciting, Artemis. Excited. Yes! This is what excitement looks like. A type of feeling or expression. Come on, be excited with me. Yeah! I'm excited! Yeah! Breaks his back. Basically, here, she had some like back cracking noise right here. Yeah! Excited! Too tight, Artemis. But yes, you got it right nonetheless. Too tight. They definitely needed a back cracking sound. You like spaghetti, don't you, Artemis? You do! Happy robot noises. Here comes another. She's not gonna learn that way. Praise Artemis. No, you gotta, no. Praise. Good job, Artemis. You're doing really well, Artemis. I'm still in disbelief. Did your brother ever talk about what they planned to do with her once they got her online? Unfortunately, no. Enzo and Nora really went into details about what they were working on. Wish they at least threw me a fucking bone about... No bad words! I love how her eyes go even red when she says it. Are you kidding me? What? I don't want her to start mouthing off bad words when she learns to create dialogue. This at least confirms she's learning some capacity. Fine, whatever. About your question, I take it you two still haven't decided what's to become of her. The long-term plan? No. Though the most obvious fact is, if her AI reaches true self-awareness, she would be considered the perfect being. And with that, how would this perfect being integrate with humanity and help us? That's a very good start, Aiden. I only know if her code is functioning, or if we'll need to shut her down to further evaluation. Difficult to say, because I guarantee you every engineer will say true consciousness isn't even possible in terms of artificial intelligence. And most I've spoken to way back have said that. My machine learning instructor even stated so. That we can never truly imitate how the human mind works because of how organic we think. Chemical reactions that control emotions. AI robots are simply intelligence with a set of instructions, and that's it. You don't look too satisfied about that sort of thing. 'Cause I'm not. How your parents proved them wrong. What do you mean? Lorenzo and Nora were the ultimate power couple. With Nora's experience in bioscience and the engineer that Lorenzo was, Nora was able to provide her knowledge to help translate human biology to code. Then provide the information for Lorenzo to accurately define how we as humans function into code. As well, I believe everything about us can be translated into code. For example, let's just strip away individuality and consider basic functions as humans for a moment. She's so bored already. There's a phrase that's often said when referring to how our instincts work. It's often said we're hard-coded to do this or that, or we're wired or programmed for this. When we get sick, code is sent through a neural network to our brain to say, hey man, we've got an infection going on here. Pile on them with white blood cells. Again, strip away individuality for a moment. When we get sad, a response is triggered in our brain, and we respond, and people can often tell when someone is sad. Same goes for anger. Do you remember what I said about Coco's code when we were building her all those years ago? You mentioned she'd familiarize herself with things, learn who's her friend, favorite things, and even develop dislikes. Exactly, and that's where my code comes in to bridge the foundation of how the human mind functions that your parents designed, with my code that shapes AI to create their own personality. Tell me, did you insert the code for Coco to become aggressive towards potential threats? No, well, I did write some extra code so she can use her mark to body's features, but I didn't touch her main code. Coco. Well, Coco was designed to just be a cute puppy, but through the evolution of her AI, she learned to defend her owners. Coco disregarded her orders because she sensed aggression in June's tone that day. June came over and Coco saw her as a threat, until she was assured June was no longer a danger to us. And Artemis has already shown growth to the point where I really don't want to shut her down. I want to see how much more she grows from here. See what kind of personality she develops, and ultimately, how she'll integrate into this world. Hey, she's even eating on her own. She's not being fed anymore. But we'll still need to consider the fact that this is a very complex code we're talking, and we still have to set expectations that this is a first boot, and this may still be the first of many test runs. Well, that said, Artemis is having a hell of a good run so far. Coo! Bravo, Aiden. You remind me of Enzo. Whenever he goes off about his work, you could just feel the passion. He did sound like Papa. I don't think I've had the opportunity to say, but I really want you to be my +1 for the McCreed Expo in a few weeks. That's cool and all, but it'd be awesome to have Artemis go with you. Expo. Ooh, the ultimate Turing test. Turing test is outdated, to be honest. People are easily fooled these days. Something that focuses on comprehension is a better way to measure the intelligence of an AI. Have her watch a movie or observe a scenario and have her explain what's going on. And not just explain, but insert her own opinion on the subject. Why did the villain do what they did? In some light, was their reason justified? They just went too far? That'd be the ultimate test, I think. I like your thinking, but I still want you there with me. I'll see if I can get another RSVP for Artemis. Whoo! You hear that, Artemis? I need to get you a dress so you look pretty for the expo. Pretty! Pretty. Oh, she's learning the word. Pretty. Good job. I love the smile they gave her. Do you own a tuxedo, Aiden? Well, I could probably just rent one. Nonsense. Aiden, listen. This is probably the first of many events you'll be attending. Tomorrow, we'll see if the tailor is back up and running. We'll get you a proper fit. Aiden, go. I'll take over watching Artemis. You go take care of things you need to take care of, especially getting a car. Theo, we'll drop you off at the dealership he and Papa worked with. Only way back home is if you got a new car. Wow. That's weird way saying that. That reminds me, we also need to get Artemis some clothes too. Good point. Wonder if she'd behave enough to take her to the mall. Not a bad idea, to be honest. Think about it. She'll get to see many different people, absorb tons of information for a few hours. It would be really interesting to see how she digests all that info. Definitely something we should consider. Oh, be right back. Artemis, look what I brought. Encyclopedias. Her face. Inputs. Come on, Artemis. Like earlier today. Be excited. Input. Yeah. You're excited about the books. Be excited. Not as excited. Books. She is cute. I like how they've done with her so far. She's just like so innocent. Oh, back with Candace. Hello? Kindra Capoletti? This is Candace McCreed. What? Shit. No bad words. I know, I'm sorry. Miss McCreed. Hi. How looks like you took over your mother's personal number. Fortunately for me, I was one of the very few she gave this number to. Hi, I'm so sorry. I just didn't expect a call from you. No, dear. I apologize for not reaching out after all these years, considering how close we worked with your parents. It's cool. I mean, it's okay. Indra, dear, there's no formalities here. Simply speak to me as you would a normal person. Right, sorry, it's fine. I mean, after what happened, I thought it was best to just stay out of the spotlight and to be myself. Last thing I wanted was the press hounding me about the accident. Excellent tactics, and my sincerest condolences, Kindra. Though your parents gifted the world their finest creation to carry on their legacy, which is the reason for my call. I want to be the first to congratulate you on your position as CEO of Capuletti Industries. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to cut out little snippets because Kendra's got a see-through top on, so obviously can't show that. In time, my dear, in time. We're aware of the incident with the city, and have taken the initiative to keep you out of the spotlight as long as possible. You've managed to get half the city restored. Oh, wow, thank you. I'm so sorry if this affected you in any way. If anything, you saved me and my daughters from a rather bland party. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm still working on a full recovery plan. Have you made a plan to regain the city's favor? I can't imagine this will look good for an up-and-coming CEO. Still working on it? If I may suggest, set up a press conference and address the matter in person to the public. I cannot say this will put everyone in your favor, but it will show confidence and willingness to own your mistakes as a company. Something the public will appreciate more once all the smoke clears. Makes total sense. Yes, I will contact the city ASAP. One last thing, Kindra. Are you aware of Project Zeus? It's Capuletti technology. So, obviously I had to cut it somewhere there. They're talking about this project that her parents were doing, and it was some kind of solar satellite that's been collecting solar radiation for like a decade at this point. It's originally developed for the military, for some kind of weapon, and that's what they're currently talking about. But apparently it's absorbed enough radiation energy that it can actually immediately power this entire city. Deploy an electromagnetic pulse to practically any target. We assisted in developing the software, and I'll be more than happy to be part of your meeting with the city to propose Zeus's development. Thanks. Thank you, Candace. I really appreciate this call. Like, seriously. You're very welcome, Kindra. Someone so young taking on the mantle. You're an inspiration to our future. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you need me or need anything else. Thank you. Oh, I do have one request, if you don't mind. So she just asked about adding another one, so it'll be Kindra +2, and she agreed. Thank you so much. I'll certainly be in touch. Have a great week, Kindra. Ugh. The girls again. We haven't actually officially met with the main characters yet, but it was a fair match, sister. Excellent performance, girls. Fencing program is proving successful. Help your sister up, Gemma. Alrighty, and after that, that's a great place to leave it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far and the update. hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. It's probably too late now, but I'm still trying to hit 500 by the end of the year, and I really, really appreciate your support. If you can like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, get that algorithm moving, and I'll see you all in the next one.